Play of the game. Epic.
Ah, impressive, if I do say so myself.
Now arriving at Ilios. Prepare to attack.
Remember your training, and we'll get...
out the beat. Barrier at attack. Reach the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat!
Check this out.
Aligning defense system.
Barrier activated.
My teleporter is almost ready to deploy. Teleporter online. Justice reigns from above!
My jam!
I will shield you. Sentry turret placed.
I have found the enemy! Come and face me! Here, monster!
Defenses are weakened.
Payload secured. Move out. Enemy turret ahead.
They're in the area. Justice reigns from above. Let's keep the payload moving.
Let's do this. Just wait and see what happens. Barrier destroyed.
Oh, let's break it! Yeah! Oh, turn it up!
Barrier destroyed.
I need healing.
Oh, let's break it! Yeah!
My ultimate is charged.
I'm resorting to payload.
Oh, let's break it! Yeah!
Rocket barrage incoming. Junkrat primed and
In my
Play of the game. Epic.
My genius is finally recognized.
Prepare to attack.
Party time! Need some fireworks?
I don't like this. Touching around.
Check it! Enemy turret ahead!
Forward, my friends! Area is giving out!
Oh,
Enemy turret destroyed.
how do you like that? Enemy turret destroyed.
Form up on the payload. Move it out!
Watch out for that turret! You remember that turret? Me neither.
It's better when they...
Enemy turret ahead!
You feel that?
Enemy contact.
Armor over here! Come here!
Get the payload moving. We can do this.
Turret detected.
My ultimate's ready.
Area active!
Tracer here.
Enemy turret ahead! I have gone!
Bad guy.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Payload delivered.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Enemy turret!
Take my turret.
Come out and face me! Enemy turret here! Shot to flasher active.
Oh, this is my jam.
Imagine we have this payload delivered already. Enemy turret destroyed. Everyone heal up. Don't worry, my friend. I have your shield. Payload secure. Move out.
Enemy turret down.
Whoa there. Happy trail.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Raising the volume.
Come and face me.
Let's up the tempo. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Enemy turret sighted. In my day, we'd have this payload delivered already. I'm out of scrap.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Hang on that. Let's do this.
of the game.
Let's break it! Turn! Can you guys speak into the mic? Just put on the headsets.
Well, I don't know where the other headset is.
Oh.
Is it that one?
Yeah, it's this one.
Hold on. It's wrapped around the cord. It's a little funny. So you are
Megan.
All right. Hello and welcome here to the Cave Gaming Center out in Fairfax University Mall. I am Scott the Small Dog Burger, and I am here with Megan.
Candy
Just played on
Sprinkles.
her team.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to be watching. This is another one of our solo queue Overwatches, our first Overwatch event, which I might remind you guys, if you want to, you should come on out here, join us, play some Overwatch. We're all friendly. We don't bite.
Hard.
We're really bad, but we don't bite, so you should.
Nah, man, you gotta
should
get
definitely
good.
come on out. So yeah, we're looking at these two teams. The format we're doing right now is defend and attack. It's going to be the payloads for most of the tournament, and then if it goes to a third game,
Then
what
it's,
we'll do.
one round of King of the Hill.
One round of King of the Hill. So not the best of three, just the first game. And yeah, we will be getting to spectate here shortly, and our spectator has no idea what's going on. It's just, the spectator's not great right now, so you'll have to forgive us on this. Yeah, let's look inside the spaceship. What's actually inside that little capsule? Is there textures?
I don't
You're no clipping, right? Can you go into it? This is definitely effective use of our time.
Correct.
Now show them.
But yeah, so about a little bit about the tournament. We currently are doing a solo queue. We don't have enough for 3 teams, so we're doing a swapping out the teams. And basically, if you're able to score 1, you're automatically awarded a point. If you are able to score 2 and win the series, you are automatically awarded 2 points. If you do not score any at all, you get 0 points. And if you're on a bye, you get a point, like me and Candy here. So I'm currently at 2 points. Probably not going to win. But,
I am currently at 3 with this buy, so.
Gonna beat me. I believe, yeah, Puzzle here, he's definitely at 3 points. And we'll have to see, how things turn out. From the looks of it, like, I see a lot of members on Red Team that I would like to have on my team next time.
Let's see, team competition. We've got team composition, excuse me. We've got snipers on both sides. I'm not really a huge fan of doing sniper on attack. I don't know about you, but maybe it's just...
Yeah, it's really good to pick off like that Bastion.
Yeah,
a lot of
offensive
times.
sniping has its merit, but like I don't know. I just...
Get this moving.
Yeah, I mean, you can go in and out from first person occasionally if you want. Like, if somebody's on fire, you want to go to them, see like what they're doing, right? But yeah, it looks like all of Red Team actually pushing out this left bottom side.
Yeah.
They're going to be going through the building. A great way to actually be able to push that thing up is clear that building out first, and then you can get on the point.
Oh, it looks like they're taking the long way around. Clearing out, coming up the payload.
Yeah, there is a Bastion set up there, though. Oh, a lot of damage coming through. Kills going over to Red Team. The Bastion did pick up 1. He's going to take a bit of damage. Still set up there. Does not have a shield. Has to back off. So it looks like Red's going to get a little bit of slack.
Let's see here. Oh, tank off.
No one can hide from my
Heroes never die.
Mercy in with the res.
Yeah, and Weevil doing all he can, but he did end up going down in the fray. And so that's going to be the payload starting to get down that hill. And this checkpoint really isn't that far away. So if they're able to pick this up, it's going to be a good kind of pacing situation. For Red Team.
This is one of the good choke points of the game. If they can get through this pretty quickly, they're going to save themselves quite a bit of effort if they can just smooth through this point.
Instinct is on his way back, so we'll have to see how fast he can get there. But 2 more going down for the blue side, so that's going to be a good power play there for Red Team. They did lose Yui, lost Hunter as well.
We got that ultimate Bastion that cleared out a lot of people.
Flanking. That's going to be ultimate out of Lucio. A lot of damage coming through, but the shield's absorbing most of it.
Gotta be a teleporter around here.
Still got that Mercy up down in the choke point.
Yeah, Soldier 76 doing a good job from above, putting out damage. The barrier does finally go down, and these not Torbirds. I can remember names. The
Right?
Reinhardt's just wailing away at each other, but
Yeah.
But those two are going at it.
Where do we got here? Oh, we got a Diva outside of her suit here, firing down in.
yeah, and something you might want to question though is there's not really much of a healer on the side of blue team. They do have Lucio, but then again, it's really nice to have that dedicated healer in the form of Mercy. So right now, red team keeping themselves healed up, pushing in here. The ultimate from Soldier doesn't do a whole lot, but they should be able to get this through. Puzzle waiting up top, really kind of putting the pressure on here. That's going to be the Diva all coming right through, though. They pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 kills for Hunter. And that's going to be the push right on through. They might even be able to get the checkpoint here. Holy crap, the ultimate.
It's high noon.
It is high noon somewhere in the world. And they are going to get that checkpoint. There is a little bit of a contest. Reinhardt has come back now. Oh, that's Symmetra right in the fray. She's trying to do as much damage as possible. The Lucio all down. Pin does not land, but they're able to pick up Hunter. Do get another one onto Instinct as well, but that Diva still up top.
Yep.
She doesn't do a lot of damage from far away, though.
Nah, but it looks like we've got a red team coming up the building, trying to flank the blue
Hey, don't
team.
stop. Let's get it moving.
Is that Symmetra holding them back?
Yeah, and Symmetra, she does a surprising amount of damage for a support. Like,
Look at all those turrets, man.
and that is a lot of turrets. You are absolutely correct. The Soldier trying to do everything he can, but it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Ooh,
He does have
Junkrat
the mercy.
joining.
Yeah, Puzzle has arrived. They're all kind of funneled in that bottom point. Blue team wasn't able to actually, or red team rather, wasn't actually able to pick that.
Yeah, but I like this soft
checkpoint
contain
up.
that they're setting up down here in this choke
Sure.
point, because as long as they can keep them away from the payload, they can try to run the clock down.
I mean, red team was very close to getting that checkpoint, but right at the last second, Reinhardt was able to step in, and you can't move the cart when somebody's on top of it, so.
And it looks like we got the regroup and the push here from the red team. Diva taking points.
Heroes never die.
Yeah,
Mercy,
res
yeah, Mercy res into the tank seems good.
was only used on Instinct, but if they're able to push in off this, it might be worth it. Hunter over top. He did pick up that Pharah, so swaps
Is
off
justice
to that.
about to rain from above here? Chicka-bow.
Could be. The ultimate is up for Demetio? I don't know how to say his name correctly. Dementio. Oh, the turret's behind Instinct.
Ooh.
He's going to have a lot of trouble there. The Soldier does go down after popping his ultimate. Calamity does have his ultimate coming up here, but he's already down. So they're going to have... I mean, Blue is just doing a really good job with that stall out now. Ever since they were able to get back. That's another problem, though, with this map, is that with blue team, when they die, their respawn is so close to that second checkpoint, they're able to hold them off. It's really difficult to actually get through this. So a minute 30 left on the clock. Time is ticking for red team. Blue team just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Right. Like I said, this soft contain and pushing back so
Heroes
far
never
that they've been
die.
doing, keeping the red team occupied far away from from their objective.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sound strategy.
That was an ultimate from Mercy, used on just one. Dementio taking a little bit of damage. Instinct is actually pretty low here as well. He does have that shield up,
Moving the payload.
or I would assume.
Looks like moving the payload again.
Yeah, they're pushing up, but the Reinhardt flank from behind, gonna go right on top, gets 2 kills, gonna look for more. Pin does not land, but Hunter is the only one left on the point, and he's gonna go down with 41 seconds left on the clock. It's gonna be really close. This is the point where you're like, all right, do we switch to all tracers and just like try to keep somebody on the point?
And just harass.
Oh, they're looking to group up here, but it might just be a little bit.
They're gonna go for one last desperate push.
This is the final
Grouping up and
push.
final push.
Is red team gonna be able to do it here? They've got flankers from behind that.
Ooh, that Junkrat.
Oh, it's just so bad. And then a Junkrat goes down. That's gonna be
an
the
ultimate from Reinhardt.
coming through
There's
in
that
reply
Pharah.
with the rocket barrage. What a great shot of that one, Hunter. doing a good amount of damage. The kill's not quite coming through though for
Those
blue
Symmetra
team.
turrets for blue team are doing work on that tank.
Yeah, they did take them out. They're pushing the cart up here. It's on overtime, so they're looking to cap this point.
Walking it in. It looks like we got the Soldier 76 from behind.
They might be able to get it. Somebody has to get on top of the point. Lucio, very good at it. They did stop it. It's gonna hit. Sink a little bit further. You do
There
get
we
it.
go.
2 minutes bonus time here.
Two-minute extension.
This is the hardest point right here. This choke to get through here on this map. So red team's got a lot of work to do.
Oh my gosh, Instinct did so much work on that Reinhardt right there, picking up several kills. But it looks like the time is going to be down. 2 minutes, still not a lot of time. And like Steven said, this choke is really tough to get through. That's going to be the ultimate.
Ultimate out of Junkrat.
Where's it going to go?
They're looking to
Gets
down
one.
this Reinhardt. Nope, didn't go that way.
Yeah, Junkrat only gets one, but that's going to be 2 members down for the red team. They're going to have to walk back. A great Earth Shatter there from Instinct, picking up 2 kills, looking for more. Pin doesn't land, but doesn't really need to. Bastion now trapped alongside Symmetra. I don't really know what they're doing here. This isn't a great place for Bastion to set up.
And it looks like the Bastion's actually chasing another player out the back.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It looks like most of red team here is on fire. They're sitting on the payload. They're just walking it in.
Yeah, Junkrat
At this
throwing
point, the best
bombs away.
offense is a good defense if they can just stay together on the payload and walk it to the
Heroes
next
never
checkpoint.
Ooh, the
Clutch res from
respawn.
Mercy.
Gonna come back out. Luke the nuke. He's gonna stay alive a little bit longer, but red team is just falling to shreds right now. They're not able to get this through, and with 30 seconds left, they've really got to push it here.
Looks like we got a Junkrat and a Pharah down at the rest of the teams coming in.
Move the payload.
The defensive Bastion sitting on the cart is just so annoying. He's gonna come around the side here. Bastion's gonna shred that shield down. But are they gonna be able to get him? Earth Shatter doesn't quite hit much, but the healer is down for the side of red team.
And it looks like
3
that
down
clock's
as
running
well. The
down.
overtime, nobody's on the point, and that's gonna be game number 1 going to blue team. They weren't able to hold everything out, but pretty strong showing. They really kind of stalled things out later on.
Definitely.
I mean, red team had a lot of momentum going into it, but they weren't able to like carry it through, I feel like. Hunter
Right.
with this incredible high noon. Look at this. Nothing but skill, right?
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh,
4 down.
what a play. So yeah, it's going to be game number 1, so we'll have to see no matter what.
Epic.
Red team's getting points. But we'll see if they get 1 or 2. They have now the 1-up advantage in the best of 3, so they should be able to take it. Or blue team. I said red team.
Yeah. No, I got what you mean, but you're good. Now, it's really interesting to see the changes in the team composition here. What worked for Team 1 might not necessarily work for Team 2. Let's see, where are we at?
Sorry.
Seem to be having technical
Cord was
difficulties
tangled.
as we are
I'm glad I didn't
untangling
pull the power
wires
out.
and fixing headsets.
Sorry about that. My microphone cord was tangled with the power cord. I almost got rid of our observer's screen for a second there. But yeah, so game number 2 coming out here. It looks like the comp's going to be changed up a little bit. Typical for, swapping off to defense.
Yeah.
We do have Dementio on that Junkrat, which everybody loves to see on defense. Going to be pulling that one out. We haven't seen a lot of Torbjorns.
No, it looks like we got a double Roadhog.
This is a very
on
strong
blue
comp.
team. With a Widowmaker, a Junkrat, a Mei, and a Tracer.
Now, the good thing about the double Roadhogs is they're tanks, but they're also very self-sufficient. They can heal themselves back up, and they also just have a lot of damage. Short-range damage to mid-range damage. It's not really good long-range, but they've also got that crazy hook ability, able to
Right.
pick people off very easily. And I think it'll be very important for this composition just because they don't have a healer.
And it looks like on the red side, they do have a healer. They have Lucio, as well as, let's see here, McCree, Tracer,
Got Zenyatta for healing.
So double support, as well as a Reinhardt and a Soldier 76. So we're going 2 support characters versus no support characters.
Yeah. Most of the time, I feel like you need a Mercy. Like, Mercy's just so good.
Right.
But
I mean, sometimes you don't need a Mercy. She's always good to have, don't get me wrong. She's probably
But
in my top 3 characters of this game.
I do like Red Team's comp here because they're going with the double healer. So even if Lucio's not able to get everything, they're going to have Zenyatta for a little extra healing, which he does surprisingly well. It's just,
And
you got to keep
Zenyatta's
track of
debuff
it.
is nothing to sneeze at either.
Oh, yes.
Like, that's going to be especially important with this. It looks like they dropped a Roadhog.
Nice pin. They do get the
Yeah.
Roadhog. Red Team off to a pretty good start. They're pushing that cart.
Yeah.
Oh, Calamity. He's going to get right in there with that Mei. Oh, Meis are so annoying to fight against just because he can stall for so long, but he does end up going down.
Blizzard knew how annoying Mei was going to be. Everything she says is a pun, for God's sake.
It's so true. But Red Team, they've got a good push on here, and they're going to pick
Getting
up
up
the
to the
first
choke point already.
point.
But Blue Team got up here pretty quickly as well. So
That's
we'll see.
true, yes.
We'll see what the difference is between Red Team's approach and Blue Team's approach. I'm sorry, Team 1 and Team 2, excuse me.
Yeah, so Team 1 is on the red side, Team 2 would be on the blue side here.
Correct.
Ooh, one getting blown up there, Weeva going down. And that
yeah,
Tracer,
Tracer.
oh,
sticky bomb!
And he's gonna go right back in, being an absolute nuisance right now. Yui trying to do what he can, but oh, there comes the Zenyatta picking up 1 kill. Does get blown up though. I don't like Tracer that much.
Really?
She's really annoying to play against if you have like a
Tracer.
if you're against
so
a good
though.
Tracer.
If you have a good Tracer,
The thing is, you don't respect it that much either because you don't see it the entire game.
yeah. Oh, looks like Team 2 here was able to make it through that choke point and up to the second stage of this map much faster than Team 1 was.
Yeah, and Puzzle rocking that McCree was able to get a couple of kills there. They were able to get the turret down as well. And yeah, I mean, so far they're a lot smoother than Blue Team right here. It almost begs the question, does Blue Team have like maybe a little lack of communication? Kind of like what we had on our team. Right.
I know when we were experiencing one of the maps in an earlier round, half the team wasn't even on the group chat. So the communication is vital to this game. I mean, it's a team game. If you can't talk to each other, what are you doing?
Yeah, and you really got to time those ultimates correctly. A double Bastion here. That is just going to whittle away those shields for Reinhardt. He's going to hide
Bastion
behind.
is just
Oh, the sticky bomb. Able to get
and the ultimate
one.
Zenyatta in for the push.
Yep. And it looks like they're going to get that point. So point 3, 8 minutes now to get it the final push. Blue Team looking really strong. They were able to hold the last match out, and they're looking to take this one.
We got a high noon.
Reinhardt just chilling on the cart there. It looks like there are some
That
swaps
Tracer
here
going
for
out
Blue
to
Team.
flank. What are the changes here? We got a Genji, we got a Lucio, Winston.
Got a Winston, yes.
Yep.
I don't know if I really like that pick. They do still have the double Bastion comp. They've got to be really careful around this choke. One going down. Weeva getting real low. He was actually able to stay alive. Dementio gonna end up going down there.
We got Genji and Pharah on that overpass, picking people off as the payload comes closer and closer.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna get
It looks
Soldier
like
here.
that Reinhardt abandoned the payload.
But there's nobody on the payload for the
Yeah.
side of defense. They are going to set up another Bastion. Hopefully they can do something more with it. But, I mean, honestly, Bastion's really tough to do against, like, Zenyatta and all these things that have those long-range nuke spells. And, oh, there goes the Bastion again.
Yeah, Team 2 is just not having it.
That's
Looks like we have a defensive barrage from Pharah.
Yeah, Genji in the fray, trying to do everything he can. They're able to block everybody off just
Looks like
a
they
little
picked
bit
off
longer.
most of Red Team.
Yeah, Norit staying alive here. He's honestly just being exactly what he needs to do and just be a nuisance on the back line, keeping those Bastions preoccupied while the rest of the team does what they need to do.
Looks like Red Team is regrouping. The Reinhardt is joining the fray, and they are looking to make their push back around the corner against Blue Team.
Yeah, honestly, not a lot of space left here. Just a few more meters, and that's going to be blue team's win, or red team's win
with
here.
6 minutes left on the clock.
There is 6 minutes left on the clock. This is going to be a long defense for
another
blue
offensive
team.
use of Zenyatta for the push.
Yeah, Zenyatta's ult out, and that's going to be 3 down for the side of blue. 4 down, and it looks like
Reaper and Genji.
yeah, Genji's doing everything he can right on top of that point, stalling it as long as possible. He gets taken down by the Reinhardt, and that's going to be the final push. They are going to be able to make it back. Can they clear the base? That's going to be the question. The bomb is on. They're taking him down. 4 kills there for the Reinhardt at the end. But can they clean everything up?
That's
they do.
definitely play of the game.
And that's going to be game number 2, going over to blue team. So team 2 taking the 2-0 here. They're going to get 2 points, and unfortunately team 1 not actually walking away with any, I don't think.
Nope.
Play of the game.
Oh, let's see Puzzle here. What did he pull out? His McCree is pretty damn good.
And this was during that final push with that Zenyatta making this possible.
Yep. And that is going to be round number 3 completed with team 2 winning. I'd like to remind you guys to go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we'll be back in just a minute with more Overwatch. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Traveling to Numbani.
Let's get patched up.
Come out and face me!
I have located the enemy.
Stay down.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Area won't hold forever!
Come here and get stabilized.
Turret detected.
On! I live!
Enemy turret here.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, turn it up.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is charging.
Sniper!
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Tactical visor activated.
I'm ready to unleash the molten core.
Heroes never die. For a price.
They're back for more.
Fire at will.
Destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed. Armor up. Armor, come get it. I have beast runs for you. Ready to activate my molten core. Let's do this. Armor over.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Everyone else is a nail. Come out and face me.
Heroes never die for a price.
Getting back up!
Get back.
Enemy turret sighted. My ultimate is ready!
My ultimate's ready.
Graviton Surge is ready.
My ultimate is charging!
Fire at will.
Enemy turret
Sorry, my
destroyed.
friend.
They have a teleporter.
Armor, come here! By my calculations, oh, forget it. Let's move.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! Play of the game. Epic.
That's how we do it.
Prepare to attack.
I'm not leaving without that gauntlet.
Come out and face me!
Enemy contact.
Forward, my friends!
Push on.
Barrier destroyed!
I'm on the object. Clear the path. Move back. The objective is mine.
Justice is defined by the hand that claims it.
Oh, turn it up.
My ultimate is charging.
Heroes never die.
Let's get this moving. My ultimate is charging.
Get behind me. Ultimate ready.
Damn.
Barrier is healing.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Move back. Over there, over there.
Raising the volume.
It's almost ready.
That's your delivery on the way.
Experience tranquility. I have found the enemy. Come and face me.
Widowmaker here.
Pump up the volume.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Someone. Seems fitting it'd be me.
You hear that? Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Easy.
Get to cover.
Great movement with favor.
You're not going anywhere.
Here they come. F it up. Oh, yeah.
Come out and burn hard at your service.
My ultimate is charging.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Play of the game.
The next guided tour of the Doomfist exhibit will begin in 15 minutes.
Alrighty, hello and welcome back to the Cave Gaming here at Fairfax University Mall. I am Scott, the Small Dog Burger, and joining me here is Puzzles, the guy next to me that I was trying to screen watch, but I'm not very good at that, so it didn't work out. Yeah, filthy cheaters in solo queue, that's me. But yeah, so he's gonna try casting for the first time. Also, I mean, Sprinkles was casting for the first time as well. This was my first time casting Overwatch, and it actually worked out pretty well. Our producer here actually did a very good job with the camera, so give him props. This is Steven behind the camera, and he's trying to say something, but he's got to put his headset on.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's Steven. So, what to really expect about this one? We've seen a lot of really good healers, but the problem with that a lot of the times is there's so many flanking champions right now that it makes it very difficult for healers to actually do their job effectively if you don't have like a tank that's kind of paying attention to what's going on, and you know your DPS isn't paying attention to what's going on as well.
Yeah, since the game's still new, everyone here is still learning, and everyone's still getting used to like the competitive side of the game, and I feel like that's still like factoring into this first tournament. Yeah, and I mean it's solo queue too, so it's like, you know, you don't know who you're with. You haven't practiced with these people before. Yeah. Some of us got to hop into a chat together and practice a little bit beforehand to get to know each other. But other than that, all these players do not know each other. This is our first event here, so I might remind you guys, come on out here to University Mall in Fairfax. We would love to see you. We don't bite. We love the competition, so you should come on out here. I'm finally at 4 points. You guys will be happy to hear about that. Yeah, I'm sitting on 8 right now with the bye. God dang it. I hate you. So yeah, hopefully I'll finish like second. I don't know. Maybe just maybe I could get first. I think you're probably gonna finish first, depending on like how long this goes. Maybe if you just start losing over and over again. Yeah. But other than that, like you're looking pretty set. You know, looking at some of these guys, like Hunter did a very good job on one of the maps earlier on. I think it was Watchpoint Gibraltar, where he got that 4-man high noon. Looked really good, but the thing is they weren't able to push in. You were actually playing against them on that one. Yeah. You know, how is it looking from your perspective? Because you were like, they pushed in really fast to the first point, but you kind of, they almost got to the second point, but you kind of pushed them back into the choke and kind of held them there. It looks like we're going to be seeing Watchpoint Gibraltar again. Do you expect, you know, maybe a similar outcome? Because when you were on offense, you pushed right through that too. Yeah, I mean, the first point for us when we were defending was definitely just a lack of communication. Like, right. That 4K from the Creole was just straight up like no one called it, and we were all just sitting on the point, didn't really know what was happening. Yeah. Honestly, like Watchpoint Gibraltar is probably one of the hardest ones to attack on. Fortunately, you have that nice window, so you can actually see what you're playing against before you get out there. But I mean, it's like you can even see here on the like loading screen a little bit the bridge there, and it's like your base. They've got a base surrounding it, so like they can hide out in all of these little corridors with a proper Reinhardt. You can pretty much like perma shield like a Bastion in one of those rooms. I think I saw that at one point, and it gets really, really tough. But we'll have to see how these teams square up. We've got Sharoon, Demetrio, Hunter, Pugnetti, Noirit, and Instinct on the blue side. And on the red side, Bro Hood, Candy Sparkle, Luke the Nuke, Weeva, Yui, and Calamity. So, some interesting names at this event. Yeah, we do. Another thing about Gibraltar, I think, is a lot of the points are like really close quarter, like choke points. Right. Like the first one and the second one to an extent. It's still fairly open, but a lot of the fights are really close quarters. So that's why I really like Junkrat for defending. I'm gonna wait to see if our producer comes back, and I might just hop over there and do the camera for him. Yeah. We do have 16 seconds, so we can wait here a little bit longer. But remember, guys, go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. All the social medias. You'll get updated whenever we go live here on Twitch, as well as whenever we have events. You can check out all of our events on our Facebook page.
and join us here, hopefully, for some of our solo queue events or maybe some of our more competitive tournaments coming up. We've got a 2-day CSGO tournament coming up here soon, as well as 2 months out, it's going to be a 2-day League of Legends event, as well as doing weekly Hearthstone, weekly... Steven, Jesus Christ.
That people should be free.
How do you completely zoom out? I can't get off of him.
Spacebar? That's just going in and out.
I'm not sure either.
I'm ready to
Feel the healing beat.
There you go. Wait, what? Here, check the controls real quick. It's alright. It's a learning experience.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Spectates. Spectate players. Self-spectate. Our right control. Yeah, try right control. There you go. And we have it. Watchbone Gibraltar, first round, gonna start off here. We got Weeva coming out of the base. Pretty strong. There is a sniper up top in the form of Yui. He did take some damage though. The sniper duels have begun. So right now, it looks like Red Team's really just trying to make their way out of that base. This is what we were talking about. It's kind of like a base surrounding your base. Fortunately, they've got a couple members behind here. Candy Sparkles is rocking that Pharah. They were able to break into the building, but I don't know how well this is going to go. We'll have to see. Oh, getting pushed to the side, but thankfully it's Pharah, so she's able to hop right back up there, but does end up going down. So that's going to be a push unsuccessful for the red team. 3 members down.
Yeah, the defending team's doing a really good job of holding off these pushes. I feel like they have a really good communication right now. There's a push going on right now from the main entrance.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this comp too, the double soldier seems to be working out very well. It's high damage, high pacing, as well as having that one healer. Oh, good 2-man res there. Red team, they might be able to use that, but with that double soldier, they're not really getting focused down right now, so they're doing a decent job. Okay, it does go down, so that's going to be healer off. Are they going to be able to keep this one up? The cart is slowly moving ahead, but they don't see him at all. Oh my goodness, that soldier. That was Sharoon right there in the corner, just kind of wailing away. That's what you see Bastions do, set up in those corners.
Yeah.
That Widow, Dementio, is also completely uncontested right now. They're putting no pressure on him.
Yeah. Dementio definitely needs some sort of pressure. And unfortunately, it looks like Red Team actually swapped off of their sniper because she wasn't able to do anything. Yui really kind of feeling like he's fallen a little behind here. So with 3 minutes left and the cart actually falling back into its starting position, Blue Team is looking really, really good.
Heads up! They have a teleport!
And those Mei walls cannot be more annoying. It's like in the entire front entrance gets sealed off for a few seconds. The blue team feeling really ambitious here, pushing up quite a bit. Reinhardt actually kind of getting focused down here. He's going to end up falling. Another ice wall.
I think red team really needs to stop going out one by one.
Yeah.
That's their biggest issue right now.
Yeah, the attackers are just not communicating well, not making good pushes, and the soldiers are just taking advantage of that by just shooting them down.
Absolutely. Calamity has his ultimate available now, as well as Candy Sparkle, so the res as well as the Justice Reigns from above will be there. But it all depends on how they use it here. They've got their ultimates up. Blue team does not quite have it. That's going to be the Earth Shatter. Does get one on the ground, but they're not able to get anything.
They just got shut down.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be the Justice, but only not actually getting anybody. Blue team still full 6-man up here. I'd be interested to see how many people have actually died in this entire round. Because Blue team, they seem to be clean sweeping so far. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. This is where you really start feeling the pressure. You've only got 1 or 2 more pushes depending on how it goes. They do get Lucio once again though. Do you think at this point though, red team, do they need to swap things up? Do they need to go 6-man Winston? We are doing solo queue, so it's no hero limit.
Yeah, I really think they should just do an all-out aggressive push, maybe like a double Winston and double McCree push. Nothing's working for them right now, and They just
Res.
have no team coordination.
Calamity uses the res, but he does go down. He's not going to have that up for the next fight. And with a minute left, and the bait, like, they have not pushed it one little bit. This Mei is so frustrating. Just being able to freeze herself by that the point, so they're not able to push it at all. That is going to be one going down, though.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Lucio, I mean, I thought it would be easier if they just get Lucio down, but it's not going to be the case. And, oh, we actually got Jason here on the casting desk with us. He's a little bit under the weather, but he's going to do it nonetheless. How's it going, Jason?
HH for handheld.
A little bit close. That's a little loud.
Okay, my bad. You guys can just adjust your own volume here. So if it's too loud for your ears, then you're gonna want to turn this down. So like, now it should sound better.
Oh, that's about good.
Are you good? Are you good? Or you want
A little lower, maybe.
a little lower? How about that?
Too low.
8 seconds
That's
left,
good, yeah.
though.
Okay.
This is going to be really, really close. Oh,
Is this a close match?
Out. No, it's not close at all.
They're not even
Blue
gonna get
team
the first-
completely wiping.
Oh my
and there's
God.
not even in overtime. That's how bad it was. Team 1 going to take the win. Can they take the clean sweep? I mean, this team looked really strong.
Yeah, I mean, they had all the coordination they needed, and the double soldier definitely helped. All the constant damage coming from them, and red team just couldn't get anything going.
Symmetra getting the play of the game right here. Let's see how many kills she's able to pick up. Does get a good amount onto that one. Oh, does get Lucio. Gets both of the supports.
See, that was just a purely planned flank there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, blue team, they had their number the entire game.
Give it to the soldier. He needs an epic.
But nonetheless, that's going to be game number 1 going to team number 1. Best of 3 here, so we'll have
Wait,
to see.
so someone left.
Somebody left.
Yeah, someone left.
The rage quit.
Probably on the red team.
Yeah,
We need a
I'm gonna
sub.
end the match.
Let's get a sub. Do we have a sub? Are you a sub?
I could be.
Well, I think we're going to go to a quick break until we figure this out, because we've got to end this match, but we will be back in just a short time with more Overwatch. Guys, don't go anywhere. Poor Jason. He just got here.
What's going on, guys? This is Achilles here. Give us just a minute. We had 2 people quit the event, so we're getting 2 subs who are kind of sitting on the sideline waiting to play. So we're just getting them logged in, teams reorganized, and we'll be back live probably like 5 minutes. Thanks. You can kill me.
I was like, oh, the microphone's... Okay. Hello
Take
and
2.
welcome back once again. I am the small dog here with Calamity. You guys didn't hear a single word we said because it was muted, but we enjoy having you here. And we also have Jason alongside us. How's it going,
Jason or Achilles, whatever
Achilles.
whatever
I'm
works for
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. Did I offend you?
No, not
sorry.
at all. So, are we gonna get this match started or what?
I think we are. And as we were saying before,
log in, noobs.
We just saw Calamity here play. Unfortunately, his team, they got a little base locked. He's a little salty about that. Kind of blowing off some steam right now.
Teeny bit.
You pay any cash?
Are you serious, Jason?
What?
Put the microphone down before you yell at somebody.
Sorry. Hell yeah, man.
Professional.
Too much NyQuil.
But yeah, so excuse Calamity
are
has
you
a
in?
free pass to just kind of curse randomly, you know, to blow off some steam.
It might happen. It might happen.
So you'll have to excuse him there. But
Excuse me, no. Weva. They're ready.
Thank you, sir.
Jesus.
I have bronchitis. That's all you have to say.
He has bronchitis.
Yeah.
That's official.
It's official. I woke up this morning, bronchitis.
So one of the problems that I saw from last game.
No teamwork, Hachi.
No, that's very true. There
Yeah.
wasn't a lot of team cohesion. So that's something that we're going to have to look at with new players coming in here. They haven't had that one game experience.
Yeah,
Is going to be a little bit rough for them.
I think the thing is a lot of people don't understand that the pressure in this game, unlike a lot of MOBAs, is literally immediate. The moment you step out from that yellow barrier, you are live, and you can be taken out. That 12 to 15 seconds that you're down, even in the beginning like that, can ruin a push.
Right.
Well, I think it's a matter of a mindset. So in this game, one thing that I don't really like, but I understand why it's needed, is you can switch classes during the game. So during certain pushes, it's been on if you're on offense or defense, certain classes are more valuable. If a player or a team doesn't identify that, hey, you need to not be that shitty player that you were picked, and you need to change to a more valuable player. If teams don't identify that right away, they would just get pushed back.
Yeah, absolutely. This is unlike like Team Fortress. You really have to focus on playing multiple characters, if not really be able to play everybody to be, quote unquote, a good player at this game. Because there's so many situations where, like a match like Gibraltar, kind of moves in phases. Like
Sure.
the first phase, you might need a whole lot of explosive. We need to get out of the gate. Whereas the second phase, you might need to be able to just keep your tanks on the payload and push.
Right.
And you don't actually need that much damage because there's no real good places for them to set up.
Right.
And that ability to change in the middle of things really is what makes the fun, fluid dynamics of this game go.
Right.
That's kind of something we watched in your match. Yui started out with the sniper, but did not actually follow through with that just because he wasn't able to get the headshots. Unfortunately, the sniper on the other side was doing too good of a job.
Right. But that's a mark of a good player, though,
Sure.
to recognize when you aren't contributing to your team and to try to switch to something that is.
Sure.
Now, sometimes you fall into the quagmire of switch to this character, oh, I got killed with there, switch to this character, I got killed there.
Yeah.
And you end up not really making any progress, which is almost just as bad.
Right,
However,
but being able to identify during what phase of, like you said, Gibraltar, characters are more deadly than others or more efficient than others is huge, and that only really comes from experience. Like, the fact that I can have 5 tanks on my team in the very beginning, if that's what's needed to get the job done, then that's what's needed to get the job done. And then once you get that payload pushed, then you switch and it really change what you're doing. Change what you have to be able to adapt to what the other team is doing.
Absolutely.
And that's so different. I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
Small
it's
Dog,
fine,
but
it's
it's
fine.
so different from other MOBAs where
Sure.
in other MOBAs you have your tank, you have your offense, you have your support. In this game, that's not the way it works. Sometimes you need 3 tanks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need a support. Sometimes you need 5 offense. It really changes depending on the scenario. And if your team and individual players cannot identify that, you will see this a lot.
And something you have to remember in this MOBA specifically is that champions, their ultimates are so important, and when you swap off, you lose the ultimate charge.
Sure.
So you have to remember a lot of what MOBAs are about is getting the maximum amount of value in the shortest amount of time. So if you're swapping off a lot, you have to time it correctly with your ultimate. Say you've got a really big game-changing ultimate like Pharah, you don't really want to swap off. You want to be able to use that and get as much value as possible. So a lot of it comes down to, again, like we said, that team coordination. If teams are able to talk with each other and communicate properly, unfortunately, with a solo queue event, communication's not almost there.
Yeah,
that's going to be the falter of a lot of these teams.
It's a little tough because in this game, like, one of the biggest tactics is denial. It's not necessarily like, it's not about kills, and it's not about really anything other than how much of your opponent's time can you waste so that you can get your job done.
Yep. Which is why Tracer exists.
Exactly. She's only really good at making the other team hate life. So.
Yep. I mean, and I mean that's a great way to play the game. It's not it's not a stale game in that sense, though. You just, like we said, you have to have the communication. You have to be like, all right, there is a Tracer behind us. Everybody on the team has to recognize that, because if one person isn't on the same page, they'll walk too far.
then they'll get caught out while everybody's trying to back up a little bit.
It is absolutely a slippery slope. One person falling can lead to the whole team falling.
Yeah, so
sometimes not. Sometimes you can ignore some damage and push through, but you should generally not have that mentality.
Sure. Yui coming online here. We're just getting other players onto the channel here, and then we'll be ready to go with game round number 4-ish, 5-ish?
It's 4-ish, 4 to 5, 4/5.
But I would like to remind you guys to check out our Facebook, Twitter, as well as Twitch. Go ahead and follow us there. You'll be able to see whenever we have events. Go ahead and look at the Facebook page, check out our events, and we'd love to see you. We're not mean. We don't bite.
Everybody's nice here.
And besides some people,
wow.
Some people on your team.
Some people on my team. Well, they're okay. They're still nice people.
Last round.
This is the last round.
Final round. All the marbles.
Someone else is gonna leave after this.
We need subs after this? Or?
Someone else is gonna leave after this.
Oh, okay. So we're
This
finishing.
This
is the final round. We'll have to see what the points are after this. Obviously, we are doing this weird point system because teams aren't like.
Yeah, well, it's funny. Like even on like a professional level, they really haven't sorted out how they want to keep track of points for this game yet.
Yeah.
And when they pull competitive mode back out for release and for the open beta, it's because of community outcry. Basically, like people weren't really happy with the way they wanted to keep track of points, and nobody was really happy exactly with the way the community wanted to keep track of points either. It's in a weird state of flux.
Sure. So, last game of the night. Is this going to be a full round, or because new people joined in? This is going to be a full round. So, starting from 1, we'll have to see how this goes. It's going to be a best of 3. Once again, we're starting on Watch Point Gibraltar. If the teams tie here, no matter who has the most pushes or whatever, the fastest push, whatever, it's going to go to a third game if they tie.
Right.
On a King of the Hill map.
King of the Hill, probably Ilios.
Yes, probably Ilios. So, at this point, looking at these teams, we've got a couple new players. Rupi, have not seen him before. Yui is back here.
Yeah.
And that's actually...
Pulse is really good, so...
Pulse is good? Oh, yeah, we got TCG Pulse here.
Yep.
I'm just saying, they're lucky I don't own this game.
Jason from the casting desk here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some of those sly comments.
Yeah, of course. Well, they had at Esports Arena when they did the first week tournament at Esports Arena.
Agents Rising?
Right. Yeah, the Agents of Rising. Yeah, they T Squared was there casting.
Yeah.
T Squared's an old buddy of mine from Halo.
Okay.
So I'm an old school Halo player, and I was surprised that he would be interested in Overwatch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess not. He's pretty famous. At one time, was sponsored by Dr. Pepper. He was on like every bottle of Dr. Pepper for MLG. But it was good to see him back in the scene of things. I mean, even though he was just casting, it was good to see him. So
awesome.
I guess I'm your T Squared.
You're our T Squared.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. We are going to get here on Temple of Anubis, switching things up a little bit. This one, a little bit different than Watch Party Gibraltar, because you don't have that choke. However, this one does have chokes of its own.
It does. The interesting thing about Temple of Anubis, too, is there's a whole lot of dead space in this map that people don't generally fight in. Like, you'll find right out here where we're looking at right now, you don't see too many fights happening in this general area.
There's no point.
That's where I am, though.
Yeah. No, it's a great place. Like, sniping from this area always catches the opposite team off balance.
Yeah.
Fair is also extremely dangerous in that corridor.
Right, because it's so small.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly, Torbjorn actually does a fairly good job with these chokes. There's a lot of places where snipers can perch and get your turrets down. However, there are some really good chokes where you can put it in there. The sniper really can't get to it without taking too much damage. So we'll have to see. And same goes for Bastion, because he's basically a turret.
Absolutely.
But we'll have to see who gets picked up here. Actually, Brohood, looking at that Roadhog, very, very aggressive champion.
I can't even take you seriously right now.
Now, the Roadhog not really as necessary because they do have the Mercy for sustain.
Yeah.
They don't really need independence among their tanks, but it'll definitely help with the picks, getting things to come out there. The double soldier comp, we've seen that time and time again in these tournaments. I don't know, how do you feel about that?
Double soldier is extremely strong as long as they are able to work in tandem. When they can create a crossfire, double soldier is extremely dangerous because then the entire.
You see this? You see this Junkrat?
That was there.
Yeah. Puzzle is the one to watch in this tournament. It's okay.
I never knew that little ship was there. Oh my goodness.
He immediately lost his advantage there. I feel like jumping down there immediately was silly. He should have stayed there, kept the high ground. As long as he's not taking fire, he's safe. And I think it would have taken them a minute to knock him off that.
Sure.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, it definitely is an uncommon place to start.
I mean, Puzzle's one of the best players here. He's got to have one of the highest point values so far.
Absolutely. Puzzle has just been an absolute monster in the games I was playing.
I do not doubt him for a second. Oh, the charge from Instinct. All the way to the back. He's right over the back line, but he's just going to swing his hammer. Can we see inside that building for a second? I want to know what's going on. Blue team cleaning up a little bit here. Symmetra getting 2 kills. Soldier trading back 1. But that's the ultimate. He's going to get another one. And Instinct is just wiping house right now with this hammer. The healer has arrived. Their base is not that far. Instinct does go down. Viva does go down.
To me, a healer here is useless, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't run a healer, at least not a strong main healer like Mercy.
Right, there's no point.
At least not
that push. You pick up
push.
a bastion, just sit in your base, at least wail on something.
Right.
Yeah. Mercy can do some work in the second half of this map, but for that first push,
Sniper neither. What you need is meat. You need meat. You need meaty characters who can sustain a push.
Oh
That's what you
need. Demetrio, he was the guy. Dementio.
Dementio.
He was the guy who was out sniping Yui last game. He was basically just being an absolute nuisance, and he's doing it once again.
Right. Yeah, and they can counter that very easily without using a sniper. All you have to do is put pressure on him.
Dementio is just sitting up there, and he's not even like getting pressured at all.
Yeah, he's not able to get any damage down. That is going to be the Sonic Boom Wave. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, they are pushing them straight back.
Lucio ult, but that's going to be Roadhog's ult. He does get taken down before he's able to get any kills, though. And Blue Team, they're looking as strong as ever.
That was a good flank. That was a really good flank. To no avail, though.
TCG Pulse isn't actually able to do a lot of what you would hope as a tracer right now.
All right, so you see Blue Team's clumping up right now.
Right.
This is a really good chance for some Valkyrie rockets, right? Because they're clumping up. So when you see this, you switch to Valkyrie and you just start pummeling them with rockets.
The Reinhardt is
They're stuck here, right? They're stuck here. So
Fair is actually a really strong pick here to start this match off, just because of the tendency of teams to.
Nice hook. That was an
excellent
beautiful hook.
Excellent hook.
So, I mean, Red Team did have an advantage there. They got the Reinhardt down, but the thing is, the damage isn't there. Like you said, they
Two hooks in a row there.
They have a healer, so they don't really have that damage backing.
Yeah, this Tracer isn't doing anything. Pulse needs to switch off of that.
No, the only way the Tracer is useful is if they get through that archway, because then the Tracer is able to play mind games and pick people off from behind.
The problem right now is those Symmetra turrets are impossible to get by as Tracer.
Honestly, a good Tracer strategy here would be probably to actually push through this team and get on their point.
But how do you know where all the Symmetra turrets is? That's the problem.
You just dart through them.
Yeah, you just
go through them and
judiciously use your teleport to get yourself through, and if you can get on their point and start taking it, it's going to disrupt their whole strategy.
Man, this clumping, you need to get above this wall and just throw rockets on them.
Yeah, the shield has broken, though. That's going to be the Roadhog pushing right on in. Everybody has joined
the fight. Here comes the Diva.
We do have a Diva now. That's going to be another kill going over. Two traded back and forth.
Those turrets,
though. Down. Rupee has to come back to fight. Instant. He's going right behind. The Reinhardt's just traded places.
Another good character to counter clumping, Junkrat.
Junkrat very much. Even if you can't get your grenades through a wall, you can always throw your landmine through and blow them up.
Exactly.
Right.
Get them completely out of the way.
Yeah.
Symmetra being a nuisance here on the backline, right onto that healer. Is she going to go down? Not quite enough damage. Rupee stays alive. Everybody is up here for Red Team, but only 30 seconds left on the clock.
This is good. Red Team.
Push.
Nice hook.
Nice hook.
Beautiful.
Very good hook. They do get the soldier down, but they have to keep pushing here. They do lose one, but it's going to get rezzed. Weeva right back up in the fight. He does get thrown up onto the lights. He's going to run way ahead of his team. Pins himself into the wall.
Yeah, I think he just abandoned his team.
Because they need to get on the point or they're going to lose.
Yeah, they need to push. Right.
in sync with his team. Now Weeva is down. The rest of the team left to
Here we
push
go.
alone.
This is the clutch
this
moment.
is the final push. Overtime. Is it going to be enough? Pulse was on it, but he's not going to be able to hold it. Overtime ticks down, and that's going to be game number 1. Going over to team number 1 here in our final round.
Good. I just feel like that was poor picks, man. Poor picks. If they would have had a Junkrat on the blue side and been able to break up the clumping that they were doing there.
Oh, and that's the pin right there that you saw from Weeva.
Oh, you're gonna hide inside there? Oh, Junkrat's just gonna annihilate you.
Is, I mean, well, no, it wasn't Weeva's pin. It was Instinct. But the thing is, like, he pinned back there, didn't do anything with it, but then he ran in with his
Puzzle's
hammer and
damage.
destroyed
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
Puzzle's
huge
a
damage for
monster.
Junkrat.
Right.
So now, going into game number 2, we saw Team 1 play. We saw their power. What do you think that Team 2 needs to change up? Because they're going to be on defense now. It's going to be a little bit easier. I think defense is slightly easier.
Their team comp might work on defense.
Yeah, the question in this kind of situation is whether or not they're going to try to emulate what they just went against.
Right. I see Mercy a lot along the lines of Symmetra, whereas it basically makes it so that your team doesn't have to go or take as long to get back into the fight. So, these Mercy Ultimate reses people. Symmetra gets them back from base sooner.
Sure.
So in this situation, which would you prefer? Or would you like both? I don't know if I like 2 snipers.
Before we get started, did you see the Symmetra troll? Where she was putting the portal on the edge where the water was so that when the teammates went through it, they just died?
That's great. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I never saw it.
It was pretty funny.
That's
It was
great.
just like 4 teammates like, "Ugh," and they just died. Yeah. So
Pulse,
they should probably fix that.
Pulse is actually looking at a Mei for this.
Mei is very strong on this map.
Yeah. Sure, because, I mean, you have to go through this choke unless you're a mobile
that
champion.
plus there's so many corners where she can just end up behind you and you don't even know what happened.
Right. So,
Plus, she's got that long-range ability to snipe sometimes.
I know Pulse loves Mei. Like, it's almost his favorite character.
oh my gosh, look at this composition, though, that team number 1 has here. Puzzle as well as Nuret on those tracers. There's actually looking like 3 tracers here. Are they going to go with the 3 tracer comp? I don't know about it.
Yeah, Puzzle's going
to great on McCree, though.
Head back to McCree.
Don't worry, loves Cavalry's here.
I feel like they're hanging back a little bit too much.
They do have the same comp, though, a similar comp anyways. We've got Bro Hood gonna go with that Bastion set up as a turret. We also have that healer as well as Weeva again on the Torb. I have to see how they do on defense now, though.
They're already pushed forward.
I mean, you've got a Tracer. It's going to be fairly easy to get up there. All right, doing exactly what... I mean, you should have seen Pulse doing last game, getting right in there and being a nuisance.
Now look at this. Look at this. Their sniper is there, right? The other team, blue team, wasn't even able to get up to this point because there was so much pressure. They're letting them get out the door and get too far, in my opinion.
Right. They do have this split now. Demetrio gonna go down, but he should be back in just a minute here to join the team. Oh, Lucio actually gonna fall. And the Tracer is on the point. It's almost capped. Mercy gonna try to stop it, but this could be it. Mercy, oh my goodness.
And that is how you Tracer, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Getting the point. 9 minutes now to cap that second point. This is huge. I cannot believe they didn't even notice the point getting capped.
It's because you let them get beyond. Once Tracer can go in flank.
And Tracer's there again. Weeva, he's gonna come around here. He does stall the point out. It is at 1/4 though, but this is so annoying to deal with now. Everybody has to back off. And look, Luke the Nuke still isn't back there. Yui isn't back there. They have to back up to their point.
All right, she was taken out before she was
able.
She was
taken out.
Yeah.
I got a little excited. A little preemptive there.
We got a snipe off.
Dementio is so good at that.
Dementio wins that one.
So now
okay, so their next choke point are these two right here. These the main door in the flank. So let's see how they set this up.
Unfortunately, with this one, there are 2 flanks.
Yes.
So you can always come around.
Yeah, if they let the Tracer there's a Tracer behind them again.
Yeah, there's actually a Reaper back there kind of messing with Pulse right now. Pulse gonna throw up that wall so he can't get in, but one member down. Rez does come
Dimentio's
out.
in position here, sniping, right?
Yep, right up
you
top.
got it. You got to get him off of that.
He's being completely ignored.
I mean, that's the story right now, is that Dimentio just never gets pressured, ever.
Absolutely. And Dimentio trying to get back up there, not quite able to make it, but more kills going over. McCree gonna pick up one. Man, and I mean, Team 1, they've still got 7 minutes,
Puzzle's
30
doing
seconds.
work back here.
Rez comes out, but Puzzle's again getting another kill. Gonna try to duel with Pulse here, but the freeze comes out, headshot through. Sharoon gonna try to come around to do as much as he can, but the freeze, Pulse is gonna stay alive, but he's really not having a great time in this fight. Again, Dimentio up on top there. Sharoon getting frozen. Pulse will get another for his team, but that ultimate is a fairly long cooldown. Or a fairly long charge, I guess. You can't really say cooldown, but now they're on the point. Nobody is there. We can back up a little bit here.
It's contested.
The Zenyatta has ult.
Yeah, they picked up a Winston. I actually like this in this situation.
Yep. I think Red needs to back off and regroup.
Yep. Going in one at a time is not going to achieve your objective. Dimentio still up top, uncontested.
They really have to
Getting
find
kills,
an answer to the sniper
by the way.
now.
Getting killed.
Yeah, he just picked up the
That's
another
two.
kill.
Bastion.
Yeah.
The
God.
thing is, Bastion, it really suffers against a sniper because she can sit so far away, deal so much damage, and pick you around corners.
Yeah, plus that transform time is significant.
And you don't even need like a sniper to pressure
Sharoon
Dimentio.
getting kills, 3 kills picked up here. This could be it if they're able to clean house. That is the point, halfway cap. Can anybody
Double
contest?
support.
It's
Double
gonna
support.
Go through. That's going to be game number 2, and a clean sweep for team number 1. They're going to pick up the win, and I'm pretty sure Puzzle's finishing first no matter what.
It has to be.
Like, he's done so much work this tournament. Oh, Sharoon here. We'll have to see. I think this might be the ending fight.
Yeah, it's definitely that Death Blossom at the end.
Oh, and this poor Pearl Mercy. That was you last game.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't have been mad at this one, though. This one was a pretty legit play.
Yeah, Bastion able to pick up the kill, but he just gets picked off every time, and that is going to be the story of our game here. Maybe we'll get an interview with some of the players.
Absolutely.
I mean, we saw Puzzles. He was actually able to cast on the desk with us. So yeah. But anyways, guys, we'll see if we have some interviews. We'll be back possibly in just a minute with interviews. But that is going to be the finish of our tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Leave us those follows, and you'll see anytime we go live, you get updates on what we're doing here at the Cave. And of course, as always, come on out to University Mall here in Fairfax and say hi. This was the Small Dog and Calamity. And we had a lot of fun with you guys. We'll see if we get an interview, and we'll be back possibly in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Whew, nice shot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you had some good analysis. Like, I was good. You kept talking through.
Yeah, well, like, I've read analysis for this game.
You have?
Yeah, like, I'm super into it. That's why I got so frustrated.
I mean, you should totally come back.
Yeah, I'm super into the logistics. It's
great. I honestly, that's the thing with me. I always got sent to playing games, so I started gassing. It was just like nice because there's no losing. You always because you get to be excited, have a good time. It only sucks when like you get a really bad matchup where it's like the complete stomp and it's no fun to cast. But even then, you can spin it.
Yeah.
Like, what does the losing team need to do to win?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, see, that's what I'm really into. Like, the analysis part of this, what I'm interested in.
Right.
So.
Food. But yeah, thanks for coming back and passing. I was worried you were gonna like leave a bad taste. You should definitely come back. I'm Scott, by the way. Adam. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you left before we asked when you shook your hands.
Oh, that's right, he did. Right as we started. Oh, we were talking to nobody.
Awkward.
It's okay.
See, the way the other guy does it is if you can hear yourself.
Yeah, you're live.
You're live. So I just figured it out live.
Yeah? I dropped with 1 point. 1 point. I had 10,000 daily minimum each year. I play in games 1 point. He's got 1 point. Yeah. Salinity. Salinferous. I'm making up words now.
I added it.
still adding up the points for the Overwatch thing? Okay.
Venture was supposed to win here last time.
Okay, guys, for Overwatch.
Overwatch! Points added up, come on!
Tell me you told I didn't win anything. Yay!
It's like every tournament.
Yay!
Wait. Can you read the points in the game? Like, go down?
I can.
Do a read off. That's more exciting.
Okay. Puzzle, 10 points. Neorec, 10
Put up.
points.
Woo!
Pognetti, 9 points. Saru, 8 points. Dementia, 8 points. Instinct, 8 points. Webber, 6 points. Brotherhood, 5 points.
Oh, God.
Small Dog, 5 points. Luke the Nuke, 4 points. UA, 3 points. Okay, so Instinct, Demetrio, Saru, Magnetic, Neo Red Puzzle all get day passes. And then who's left and they get day pass? Puzzle, Neo Red, Cognetti, Saru, Demetrio, Instinct. Who's Instinct? Okay, so everyone else gets 3 hour passes.
So, how was the license?
Okay, so that was...
No, absolutely.